Hey, Sir PETA here. I've been enjoying this indie game named Alwa's Legacy. The speedrunning scene for this game I think is already dead, but nobody ever did an any percent pacifist, or they at least never submitted one, so I plan to submit this one. I think the time is about 10:23. I did not run a timer while I was recording, and I didn't do any commentary either. So we're going to do both of those now. Let's press play on the video. So Pacifist, you just can't defeat any enemies. That's the stipulation. Start the timer. You can't defeat any enemies, but there are some ways to get around the bad guys. Obviously you can just jump over them or whatnot. There are some places in the game where you have to defeat enemies to get by. That's why they put in these things that I guess I call monoliths, that when you activate them it clears the bad guys out of the way, so that helps you to get around that problem. We only have to hit 2 of those monoliths in the run. One is very close to the beginning. The last one is in the final area. Those are really the only 2 route changes from any percent. So if you know this game and you know the any percent route, we'll see what those 2 route changes are as we get there. But for now, this is just unskippable stuff. Only about 90 seconds of it. Not a big deal. Just mash through some text. And here's the dreaded extendo jump. If you know, you know. And if you don't, well, we're basically just mashing a combination of buttons to try to get over this wall. Oh, that's fine. I split that too early. That helps us to get around a cutscene with the game's boss. He takes your wand, and then you have to go find it again, but that's slow. So let's just jump over that. Good thing there's no knockback in this game. You can just walk right through these guys. Not like Simon in Castlevania. Alright, so here's the first monolith. There's usually a guy there that you have to kill to get rid of that barrier, but that's what these things do. They clear out the guys for you. Open the way. Alright, finally the music is back. I know you missed it. Just a couple of things you have to do in town. First we have to get the map, and then we have to go find the old lady from the very beginning, the opening cutscene, and talk to her. Then we can go get the block spell and make our way to the last area. Very important to hit that save point right there. We're going to restore back to it a couple of different times to save a bunch of time. Alright, mash through her dialogue. Quit back out. Now we can use this elevator, which takes us to the next area to grab the block spell. Use the same trick we used near the beginning to make a big jump and clear that gap. Otherwise we'd have to do a little block puzzle. Alright, grab the block. quit and restore one more time. Okay, now we're ready to break this game in half, because the block is really broken. Yep. You can do all kind of zips with it, and all kinds of jumps with it. So we're going to zip, save a couple of seconds here. Enter this house and zip through the wall, go out of bounds. And just a few screens to the right and one down happens to be the door to the final area. How convenient. Again, nothing different from any percent there, but pretty funny. Alright, and we're in. So the next routing change is having to hit the monolith in here. You wouldn't have to in any percent, but for Pacifist, you have to find some way to get there, and the best I could do was to grab that key and head through this locked door. Go all the way to the right and one screen down through the floor, and that's where the monolith is. I do struggle right here. I don't drop far enough, so I have to do this room over again. And there it is. I'm just trying to get down there. Really the weakest part of this run, but that's okay. The rest of it's pretty good. Now we quit and restore one more time. And we just head up and up and up, all the way up to the boss. If it's your first time seeing this game, you should know there's a magic meter in the top left. When you summon a block, in our case, it uses up 2 magic slots. You can't summon another block until the magic meter is all the way full. So that's important to note in just a couple of minutes here. Yeah, I'm struggling in this room as well. That kind of sucks. Careful not to kill this guy with a block. That has happened before. That will end the Pacifist run. I've killed this guy with a block too. The block is so good. One-shots enemies, it helps you go high, it helps you go through the walls, it helps you go through the floor. So anything this block can't do. I think the one last zip right there. Okay, I mentioned this before, but you can't summon another block until the magic meter is full. That's why we're abusing the screen transitions there. Normally a pretty tough trick. I do get lucky and get it on the first try. bit bad RNG here. You never want to see this attack. You never do. Thankfully, he only uses it once. Because if he used it again now, I'd be dead. Wait, split. And time ends when Zoe bows. There. Yeah, about 10:23. So technically world record since nobody else has submitted one. There were probably enough mistakes that I could have gone sub 10, but I've tried and tried and tried, and this is the best run so far. So I'll stick with this. 10:23. Thanks for watching.